Full effect.
Sing it again now. Why can't every day be just like Christmas? Everybody seems to feel the same. Love is in the air all around us. It's magical how we all feel this way. Oh, I think every day should be like Christmas. Everyone has something nice to say. It seems we don't mind giving each other love. In everybody's heart it seems to grow. Christmas time is here and love is in the air. Every man, woman, boy and girl's hearts are filled with love. Why can't every day be just like Christmas? Wish that someday we could find the way. I think we're all minded, still kids at heart. In the eyes of a child, we're all the same. If every day could be a day like Christmas, a smile would be on everybody's face. There would be no worries, just lots of joy. Enjoys to share with every girl and boy. Christmas time is here, and love is in the air. Every man, woman, boy, and girl's hearts are filled with love. We're all here together. It's so nice to see the family come together this year. This year, I know Christmas time is here and love is in the air. Every man, woman, boy, and girls hearts are filled with love. So why can't every day be just like Christmas? Everybody seems to feel the same.
Ha! Sta-na-na-na, sta-na-na-na, sta-na-na-na. I do. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, them licky like scratch. All. Ha! Sta-na-na-na, sta-na-na-na, sta-na-na-na. 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 I do. Ha! Sta-na-na-na, sta-na-na-na, sta-na-na-na. Ha! Sta-na-na-na, sta-na-na-na, sta-na-na-na. I do. them licky like sprat. Always I come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote.
Greetings to all of you that are listening worldwide in the tri-state, Florida, Massachusetts, or whichever state you are listening to us right now, or whatever different section of the social media like YouTube, Facebook, or wherever. I just want to say greetings to you, my brothers and sisters. It's another beautiful day that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ have made, and He said we must rejoice and be glad. So here what happened. You're listening to yours truly, Glenroy Walker, and Straight Talk on the Money Talk Radio Show platform. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome show for you today. As usual, we talk about health and wealth and money. Health, wealth and prosperity, generational legacy, all of those lovely things. And I just want to say to those Caribbean or Jamaicans that are listening to us right now, are you to take back your country? Are you ready to go back home? Are you ready to do some investment in your country? Are you ready to visit? Well, I just have good news for you. We have a 10.2, what you call 10.2 plan to rid Jamaica and Caribbean of crime and violence, and I would like you guys to just be a part of it. So for those of you that have been having different thoughts about going back home, it is full time for you to make up your mind, and I would like you guys to call today and start to register to go back home, because I'm telling you that in the next couple of years, everywhere in Jamaica got a tourist destination. Ladies and gentlemen, those places, those places that you have always been afraid to go, there's gonna be a tourist destination. You can be able to walk in and just go about. You can leave your door open. All of those lovely things.
Mr. Walker, is this my program or not?
Oh, you are here, Dr. McLaren. Welcome to the Money Talk Radio Show, ladies and gentlemen, but this is not a joke. I would like you guys to call 646-688-5554. Call and register. If you are planning to visit or you are planning to return for whatever situation, ladies and gentlemen, call 646-688-5554 and register.
Oh, so you want to do your program first?
No, I'm not doing my program first. I'm doing health and wealth first. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Judith McLaren from McLaren Age Reversing Wellness Center to the here right now. Her telephone number is 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. And I know that she has some awesome information for you today. So please call your friends and your family, or you can just get a book or get some pens or something, ladies and gentlemen. Please take note, because your life and your family life, friends' life depend on these information today. So Dr. McLaren, welcome.
Good day, everyone. This man loves to talk. I don't know, some people just love to hear their own voice. And I realize that Mr. Walker is one of those. So, I have to draw him up. Folks, I really appreciate you. I love you. And, you could be using your time for something else rather than listening to us. None the same, we appreciate that you took the time to do that. I want to remind you also that the name of your disease is not the cause of your disease. And a healthy man has 1,000 or more wishes. But a sick man has only one, and that one is to live. Remember also that you are your own advocate. And if you are not your own advocate, already, you need to consider and act on it, because the only person who care enough about you is you. All right, so become your own advocate. If you think you're not strong enough to ask questions of your doctors and your healthcare givers, then get someone you trust to make, to represent you. Sister, brother, cousin, friend, whomever, because we are in
perilous time.
A time when people's rights are being eroded. All right. So today I am supposed to be addressing the people who, and this is no disrespect, the folks who have challenges with their breath, those who have challenges with their mouth. Folks, I am not a dentist, and I am not going to give dental advice or medical advice. I'm just going to share information, because if you understand where health comes from, you will understand that the whole body has to be addressed when you have a problem. It is not enough for you to have an ailment in one area and you only think about one, okay? Or you only focus on that one area. Every part of the body is connected to something else. So in holistic medicine, the original spelling for holistic is WHOLISTIC. All right, and that means the whole body. If you are not paying attention to the whole body, then you are really not addressing the person. And that's what we are supposed to be doing. That's what your doctor is supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be addressing the person, the whole person. And when that whole person is recognized as having various parts connected and that they communicate, then that's their step towards having answers for you. We do preclinical assessment, which means that we see it before it becomes clinical. And preclinical is represented by actually addressing situations that haven't become a problem as yet. Sometimes there are no symptoms. And we also show that we have to actually look at the spiritual aspect. Okay, so it's not only about physical, but it's also spiritual or energy. All right, so we are in prevention, and that's what holistic medicine is. So, folks, as I mentioned before, we will be talking about the oral cavity. And oral cavity, as everyone should know, is that there have been statistics that indicate that 97% of the population in general, has any of many forms of oral condition or oral disease. And that, there are just so many of them, but the bottom line is you have oral disease. So when you call my office, don't say that you're calling for dental. Say you're calling about your body, because you want to know if whatever you're experiencing might be connected from your mouth. Because I have had clients who has breath that is unbearable to others and even to themselves. So I'm going to touch a little bit on that. It's not about the mouth only, it's about the body. So the fact that 97% of the population has that challenge, I'm going to go into a little bit, because if you understand how the Chinese operate, or the folks in the East, in general, the Eastern folks, they go deeper than the physical body. They talk about the energy body. And we all have energy body, and we call that the meridians. In the physical body, we have the circulatory system, we have the lymphatic system, but if you were to go deeper, we have meridians, and those are energy areas that connect the various parts of the body together. And the fact that this is overlooked in so many areas of medicine, it's, we wonder why the system is not serving us so well. So, for example, as I mentioned about the meridian, an example of that is, say, for example, your upper and lower incisors, those teeth in the front. They are linked to the kidneys, the ears, and the bladder. So if you have problems in those areas, chances are, if it's not beginning in those areas, it could have started in the mouth, and then that become a secondary problem if it's not a primary problem, okay? Then we also have the premolars. The premolars are linked to the lungs and the colon. So you have digestive problems, you have breathing problems, and you know, there are no answers. Chances are, if you go to a biological dentist, a holistic dentist, they can find the problem, okay? Then we have the wisdom teeth, four in the back, 4 on top. And those are linked to the heart and intestines. So the folks who tend to get certain problems in their mouth, say for example, and they go and do a procedure for root canal. If you have ever done a root canal, depending on which of the tooth has been deadened or have been excavated, we are then snip out the nerves and they remove that part of the mouth would ultimately impact the organ that is connected to. So we have to look at the whole body as a unit. They are not separate. Everything is connected. And if you have dead teeth or a dead tooth in your mouth, it doesn't belong there, because anywhere there is death, it also takes over other parts. So if your teeth area, if that part of the mouth has been excavated, or there's a root canal that is performed on that, then it can affect the organ that is connected to it. And I was looking at an article recently where a lady had some serious health problems, and she kept going to her doctor. She went to the heart specialist, she went to gastroenterologist. She gone all over the place because she had all kind of health problems, and no one can tell her what her problems are. Doctors couldn't help her. So of course, just by coincidence, she was at an event, probably a book signing. I don't remember the details, but she got into a conversation with a gentleman who happened to have been a dentist. And upon having the conversation, he told her about the book he wrote, and he gave her a copy to look at, and she was reading through it, and she saw where he mentioned cardiovascular situation. And she asked him, "You're a dentist, so what do you have to do with the heart? You know what I mean? How is he talking about the heart in your book, or the cardiovascular system and other organs? When you're a dentist, you shouldn't be focusing on the mouth." He said, if you notice, if you continue reading further, you will realize the connection. And, you know, folks, he also mentioned to her, and she also noticed in the book, that abscess can develop in the mouth. And her argument was, I don't have any abscess in my mouth, because if I had, I would have known. And he asked her, did you ever do root canal? Mr. Walker?
You know why that sound like 98% of the people? A lot of us have challenges in our mind, in our body, and all over, and we always want to be defending. I want to be questioning people that them hear certain information from.
You know, the interesting thing to Mr. Walker, you see the tools that we use in our office. It also scans the mouth, okay? It scans every part. Everywhere there is life, our equipment address those areas. We find the problems in those areas. So back to this subject here now. She said she doesn't have any abscess. But he said to her, well, if you have had a root canal, chances are you do have you might have had it. She said, yes, she did. and of course she decided to go to a dentist, and she went to a biological dentist, and lo and behold, they discovered that she had an abscess where they had done the root canal, and because that area was dead or is dead at the time, she actually couldn't tell that she had that problem. So it was so bad, it went straight into the bones, the jaw, and they had to cut out her jawbone to get that abscess out, okay? And she said her life changed after that. So let's not take it for granted, folks. Nothing is impossible because, of course, God didn't make any errors. So you need to call my office, schedule an appointment so we can help you identify any underlying root causes that may not have been able to be discovered by your doctor.
So call 914-278-9394, 914-278-9394. I know a lot of you that are listening right now. You get good information, life-changing information, things that can actually
Change your
help
life.
you. Not only change your life, but to prolong your life, and also are to let you live longer, healthier, better, and can save your life, ladies and gentlemen. And most of you always wait until the very last minute. Why? Why?
Okay, so Mr. Walker, all right, why? So when you do get that procedure done, you actually create the perfect opportunity for opportunistic microbes, bacteria, serious disease-causing pathogens to populate that area and spread all kind of infection throughout the body. Okay, so there are ways that this can get to your body. So think about this. If you have a dead body part, would you tell your doctor to let it remain where it is? Or you would suggest that you remove it? I'm sure all of you will say remove it, because if you leave that dead part, it's going to spread to the other parts of the body and it will kill you.
Dr. McLaren, I remember years ago, I have a personal testimony. I did what you call a root canal.
Yeah, I remember.
And it cost me, ladies and gentlemen, it cost me about $6,000. And after paying that dentist that amount of money, after a while, I realized that something just never feel right or even smell right in my mouth. And when I went to check it out, that same $6,000, I had to take it out. I have to take out that $6,000 out of my mouth and just throw it away. Because that is one of the things that I notice with our people right now. Their tooth or their teeth start hurting them. And the only thing that doctors are recommending these days is, dentists are recommending is to take it out and put in root canal. They are just like most of those surgeons that out there. As soon as you go to them and tell them that your eyes hurting you, them ready to take out your eyes, them ready to do surgery. If you tell them that your finger hurting you, them ready to do a surgery on your toe. And there are some parts of your body where normally you are not feeling any pain or anything at all. Ladies and gentlemen, as Dr. McLaren said, make sure that when you are going to these guys, somebody that if you are not able to talk for yourself, you need to bring someone with you that can be able to talk. Because these guys are basically about making money, and that's their only concern. They are just like the government, and it's just the same way the government behave. That's how most of those professional people are behaving. They are not concerned about you. They are just concerned about the dollars.
That's and why we have to be our own advocate. We have to stand up, ask questions, and demand answers.
So call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. You know what happened, Dr. McLaren? if these people that you have been giving out these kind of information to our community for over 7 years now, and I know that as hundreds of thousands of people that have been listening to us. Yes, because we have been getting the phone calls, but not even, I know that not even 10% of you showed up. And you know what happened? All of these information that you have been getting for the past 77 years, we're not going to be on radio for the rest of our lives.
But you see the thing about that, people are waiting until they can confirm that they have a serious problem.
But that's the challenge that we are having. Why our people have to be like that?
And they also have the crutch of insurance, and that is the problem. There's no power. You have no power when you have insurance.
You have no power.
A lady that I know that is in the hospital for over 2 weeks, going 3 weeks, and they're doing all kinds of things to her because she has very good insurance,
and they can't find
the problem.
The reason why she's there is because they want to suck out every juice out of her insurance.
And all it takes is a visit to McLaren to get to the root, so.
Call 914-278-9394. Continue, Dr. McLaren.
Yes, so anytime you eat, you swallow, you chew on anything, you swallow saliva, and even your blood, it carries the bacteria and the virus and all the different things that have been populating, that have been, that have been reproduced in the area that is rotted.
To your
and
bloodstream.
That goes to your bloodstream, it goes to your heart, goes to your kidney, your liver. The liver is the right place for it to go, but it has to go to all the other places as well. And that's why some people have heart disease, because, and they wonder, I exercise, I do this and that, but did you take care of your oral health? No.
Did you take care of your mouth?
All right. So there are kinds of oral problems that people go to the dentist for, and if you go to a regular dentist, then they're going to do this usual thing. You go to your doctor, they can't tell you anything. So you come to McLaren to make an appointment, and we can help you to rediscover your body. So there are some folks who has receding gums. When you have receding gum, grinding of the teeth can cause shifting of the root. And because of that, and the clenching and so forth, that can affect the structure and cause it to be weak. And of course, it can build up toxins, and that can contribute to bone problems, or bone loss, and the growth of bacteria that they call plaque. A number of things. So the enamel gets worn down and it goes further below. That's another condition that can cause serious imbalances in the body. Then there are a lot of people who has that silver-looking thing in their mouth.
You're talking about the filling.
The filling.
Okay.
Silver. It looks like silver, but it's actually amalgam. And that is loaded with mercury and other toxic metal. And although it has been proven over and over that that is a very dangerous filling, dentists are still using it. So the dentist is doing nothing different from the regular doctor with prescribing drugs that can actually cause you to have problems long term. And that's why you have to be your own advocate, because you have to stop this. So you need to call my office at
914-278-9394, because at one time I had some of those
a lot of people had it. A lot of people have it.
And you know what happened? I let the doctors took them out.
Yes. So this mercury thing, imagine it's a gas. Every time you chew, every time you swallow, you're sending that through your system. And mercury is actually a neurotoxin, so it can cause toxic buildup in your brain and cause neurological problems, motor nerves, degeneration. So if you are having that in your body and you are having some mental state going on, mental situation going on, psychological problem going on, that can also be a part of it. Memory issue, that can also be contributing to it. So that's something to consider. People who have was schizophrenic, that's also a part of it.
So
muscular dystrophy, ALS, those conditions, those are neurological. Mercury, it has been proven that mercury has contributed to a lot of those conditions. And if you want help, you need to call my office and schedule an appointment.
I was just thinking, Dr. McLaren, that could have been the reason why a lot of them is not calling or following up on the appointment, you know,
Because
they
them have mercury in their mouth.
mercury in their mouth. Something
Yeah,
is
they
going
forget.
wrong. Yeah, you forget. Are you just trying to analyze it to see? You know, Dr. Maka, I think you are giving out too much information.
Call
you know.
my office and make an appointment.
You're giving out too much information, and I think this is going
That's
over,
why, yeah,
over
I'm
a lot
I'm
of
giving
these
them
people's
information,
head right
so-
now. Ladies and gentlemen, call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. And you see, if tomorrow I get a report that we don't have at least 500 people called to actually come and check up on their mouth, Dr. McCann, I'm telling you,
They're not coming to check up on their mouth. They're coming to check up on their body because
Well,
the
but we
instrument doesn't leave anything out.
We are talking about mouth today because the mouth leads to a lot of other complications that is going on.
And our tools can pick up a lot of problems that affects or create imbalance in all parts, including the mouth.
Do you know how many
Yes.
persons came to our facility for just a headache, and when after she analyzed them, they realized that it's not only that they are having a head challenge, they have challenges all over their body.
And I have been able to help a lot of folks to realize that they have new cancers developing in their body.
Right,
so
and
on.
these are people that have been going to their physician on a regular basis, and yet their physician were not able to pick up that look within the next couple of months or years from now.
But then again, there are some folks who were told that they have a certain like cancer also.
And they didn't have it.
There was a doctor who was locked up a few years ago because he was treating black folks chemotherapy and radiation, and they didn't have cancer.
And that's one of the things. You think that a lot of these doctors that you are going out there to see that them have your interest at heart, they will tell you that you have certain things and you don't have it, and they start treating you because, as I said, it's some money making. They are drugs pushers in white coat.
Legal drugs.
You understand?
But you remember, I know there is information on the medical on their site that indicates American Medical Association. They tell you that the third leading cause after heart and cancer, the third leading cause of death is properly prescribed medication.
Properly prescribed.
So medical care is the third leading cause of death in the United States.
Well on.
And that's their website. This is not me, folks. It's on their website.
Can you say that one more time? Because I don't think most of our people
And anybody
are
Google it.
really
All of you listening right now, you can Google it. What is the third leading cause of death in the U.S. and you will see it for yourself.
The same place that you are going to, and the same people that you are trusting. So it's not war. It's not the pandemic, although the pandemic is
Don't
a
talk
different
about the
story.
pandemic now, Mr. Walker.
Yes, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to touch the pandemic.
It's
you
a
will
sensitive
hear more
topic
about
for a lot
that.
of people.
Yes, so here what happened. The same places that you have been going to get help over the years are the same places that are contributing to a third of the death in the United States alone.
And they're not hiding it. They tell you, so that they have full disclosure. You can't blame them.
Yeah, it's just
your fault.
It's just like
because they give you information. Giving you information. You need to call my office.
914-278-9394. Dr. McLean, tomorrow I want to get
want the report?
I want a report, because if the people are not calling, we are not going to continue. I am not joking, because it is costing us a lot of money to be on radio, to be on social media. It is costing us a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to give you information. We are concerned with you, and we are here to guide you in the right direction. And if you are not really calling or coming in, then what sense does it make?
I know the thing about it is that I invest a lot of money in state-of-the-art equipment to help people. More equipment.
You are talking
I'm beginning to think that
you are talking too low right now. Let me go. The equipments that are at McLaren Age Reversing Wellness Center, you will not find any of those equipment anywhere in any medical center, hospital, hospital or wherever.
Unless they are my associates, but they are not in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, so, I mean, this lady invests a whole lot of money just because she's concerned about you, because the money that she's that little fee that she's charging to sit with you for an hour and a half to 2.5 hours.
You know, people tell me something. Time.
First of all, look here, you would not.
My accountant sent the time.
Look here, I the time of day out of my life to be actually doing that. I'm serious, Dr.
My accountant
I would not be doing that.
Accountant told me I need to cut down the time and see more people.
Because look here, I remember one of your clients that you saw, and then she went somewhere. I think you charged her like about $300 or $250, and she went somewhere else to get a second opinion. To sit with that
cost her 10 times more.
$500, and that wasn't even expensive, because there are some of the doctors, some of her associates that have a few of the equipment like her. They are charging from $6,000 to $10,000 or more.
Finance it,
and you have to finance it. It is not even charging $500. Look here.
That's why I have a second job, Mr. Walker. Can you imagine a second job because of this?
A doctor have a second job. I would not be having a second job. I would be charging the people according to what I'm seeing in their body. So ladies and gentlemen, call 914-278-9394. 278-9394. The reason why we are on the radio is because we are concerned about the community, about people, about the working class. Because, ladies and gentlemen, very soon, most of you are not going to have that credit you have been leaning on for years, that insurance. So continue doing what you are doing. Somebody say if you continue to do what you are doing and you are getting the same result over, and you continue to do it, you are a damn fool, and that's not me. I'm not the one that said that.
Person on the air.
Look here.
This is supposed to be PG.
PG, but damn is not. That is even in the Bible.
No, actually E. Everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen,
anyway.
Call 914-278-9394. You are listening to Straight Talk with yours truly, Glenroy Walker, and Dr. Judith McLaren from Minds Age Reversing Wellness Center. Ladies and gentlemen, call and schedule your appointment to come in. I noticed I got a result last week, and I know a lot of you are actually, normally when it comes down to holiday, Dr. McLaren, that is one of the next things that I noticed.
They put priority over their bodies.
The same thing that I've been messing
and the
them
holidays
up
are not
over
new.
years.
They happen every year.
The same Christmas, the same Easter, the same Thanksgiving.
The same like every holiday.
Down. They don't, and they wait until those holidays pass, until New Year. Oh, my New Year resolution, and then within another couple of weeks,
they live long enough for that, because some folks eat the food that kills them.
I have seen so many people, so many of my clients that have scheduled appointments to come and see you. Them drop out before the appointed time.
Before the appointment.
I said before the appointed time. That means before the appointment.
It sounded heavenly a while ago.
Well, look here. It is heavenly because you are here to help them to live longer, to enjoy her longer, healthier, not to be sick and in pain. Because some of the people they are living longer are not in good health.
That's a problem.
So, ladies and gentlemen, call 914-278-9394. I'm not the one you're coming to see.
Get your answers, folks. Get your answers. Get your help. All right? We assess you and we show you what to do. We guide, as a matter of fact, straight back to wellness. Call, and it's all holistic. And we do not accept insurance. Remember, the name of your disease is not the cause of your disease. All right? Call and schedule your appointment.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Straight Talk with yours truly, Glenroy Walker and Dr. Judith McLaren. Continue to tune in and please call. Do not take this information lightly. We'll be right back.
I baya. Them kill me dog named Sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mode. Hey, yeah. See them create all Joan. Sit down at them yard and listen in a Simone. Have poor people in a nest like rat. When them live outside pan 10-year call up. Now smoke no weed, not beer crack. And tell black people them feel love Jesus. And rob and thief as much as them can. Them take them hard as some we are England. Them a pussy slave, them kill like Sprat. Always a come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote. Aya baya. Politician kill on me dog named Sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mode. Hey. The one that's
Yes, greetings to those of you that are just tuning in. You are listening to yours truly, Glenroy Walker and Dr. Judith McLaren. Of course, Dr. McLaren just finished talking about health and wellness. And for the few minutes that we have left, we are going to be talking about generational legacy and a few other things, ladies and gentlemen. So you are listening to Straight Talk on the Money Talk Radio Show platform. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not have enough time to be talking to you on radio or on social media. What I would like you guys to do to get more information is download our Money Talk Radio app. Go to your Play Store or your iTunes, wherever the iPhone folks, and go to your store and just download the Money Talk Radio app. And wherever you are in the world, you can be able to access us 24 hours a day and listen to some vital information that we have to give you. So download the Money Talk Radio app. For those of you that are interested in some of the different services that we are offering, we talk about Buyback Jamaica, we talk about the IUL Retirement Savings Program, funeral expense plan, we talk about transportation and bodyguards to pick you up at the airport and to take you across Jamaica. We talk about surveillance system in Jamaica or in the United States. We talk about housing. A lot of us, we are encouraging our people. And I know a lot of you might have concern about going back home. But as I said earlier, we have a 10.2 plan, ladies and gentlemen, to take back our country, to make it very viable and kind of easy and accessible and everything that is good. We are talking about giving our people peace of mind. Everything in life, ladies and gentlemen, is about peace of mind. If you do not have peace of mind, you are not able to survive in this day and time. I'm telling you, you want to make sure that wherever you are living, wherever you are going, whatever you are doing, you have that peace of mind. We need to take back our Jamaica. And the reason why I'm saying Jamaica right now, because that's where I'm from. And this is not only for Jamaica, but the Caribbean, because the Caribbean have been experiencing what you call crime and violence and unrest. And we are not at war, ladies and gentlemen. Most of us are afraid to go back home. And that's why the Delta Group, ladies and gentlemen, we are partnering up with different politicians from different sides in Jamaica right now. It doesn't matter what side of government, as long as you have the people interests at heart, we will partner with you, ladies and gentlemen. So whether you're a JLP, you're a PMP, you're a Workers' Party, or you are the UIC, that UIC stands for the United Independent Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to start to look into the different people that have our interests at heart. So we are talking about taking back our country from the gangs, from oppressive government, from the Queen. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about true republic right now. And to get more information on that, we have so much information. And I just want to encourage those of you that are in media, whether you're on radio, TV, print media, or social media, that have Jamaica interest at heart, you need to call us and join this movement, and we will be able to educate you, because a lot of you out there, you don't even know crap what you are talking about. You are talking about Jamaica, you are from Jamaica, and some of you are basically selling out Jamaica right now and promoting other countries and other things and so forth. So if you really want to talk about Jamaica, make sure that you are a part of this 10.2 plan to save our country. And ladies and gentlemen, the plans that we are working on for Jamaica right now, within the next couple of years, and that is one of the reasons why we are asking those of you that don't have a house in Jamaica or don't have a home in Jamaica, you need to call 646-688-5554 and register to get a home on the North Coast, in one of those gated community and one of those future cities that they are looking to develop in Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. Jamaica is going to be the tourist attraction of the world again. And right through those places that they are having unrest right now, in whether it's West Jamaica, East Jamaica, North or South, that you know you have been hearing about the different crime and violence that are really taking places in Jamaica.
Need to change leadership.
Those are places that you are gonna be able to. You can walk through all Coronation Market, downtown, uptown, everywhere, and you do not have to worry, because what we have a plan for Jamaica, and there are people in Jamaica that have really planned, and they are putting things in place, and we are partnering up with them to deal with the security aspect of Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen, because that is one of the first things that need to be confronted. You understand? So if you want to be a part of it, call 646-688-5554. We want to have true government in place, true republic in place, ladies and gentlemen. Not like what has been happening now for almost 100 years. It's time for us to take back our country, and we need to do that like yesterday. So call 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554, and join us, ladies and gentlemen, to save our country and to take back our country. So that is it. That is for those of you that have properties in Jamaica, or if you are looking to get properties in Jamaica, or if you have businesses in Jamaica, or you have a home in Jamaica,
or you want to be a part of the investment plans.
Or you want to be a part of the investment plan, ladies and gentlemen, you need to call us, and we can be able to explain to you in detail how you go about that. So, but call and register to get a property on the North Coast. It is very important. Look, the Spanish, Dr. McLaren, I've been in Jamaica for most of the time nowadays. And here what happened. Do you understand, even the Spanish are buying houses in Jamaica for $1 million. They are not concerned about the cost for property, because they hear the audacity, ladies and gentlemen, that Jamaica belonged to them because they were the one that discovered Jamaica. Can you imagine? So that's why I've been saying over the years, ladies and gentlemen, and most of you think
we are sleeping, take over.
They are coming back, and they are saying that Jamaica belonged to them because they first discovered it. You remember
so they took over Columbus.
Right. They are coming to, and look, they don't have Asia now. Wow. The Chinese, the government sponsors, Chinese are basically taking over the country. And most of you already know that. The Jews, the Asian, everybody else is taking over Jamaica.
Except true Jamaicans.
Except the true Jamaican people. Because here what they are feeding them about the crime and the violence, and by the time you reach to the airport or you reach to your community, somebody is going to kill you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not so. I'm not saying that people have gotten caught up in the situation, but they were at the wrong place and at the wrong time. Do you understand that in the right now. Do you know how many people are dying in the Bronx on a weekly basis? In Brooklyn, Queens, New Jersey, Connecticut, Florida? No, you're not getting those kind of reports. All that you are getting right now from social media and from TVJ and the government sponsors media is what is wrong about your country. You understand? So ladies and gentlemen, call 646-688-5554. 688-5554. Find out how you can get a house or how much it will cost you to get a house in Jamaica, beautiful part of Jamaica, gated community, gated
invest
city,
in the development.
or invest in these development, ladies and gentlemen. You want security for your home? Business, whether it's home or your businesses or for your car in Jamaica, call 646-688-555. You want to visit Jamaica within the next couple of days, weeks, months or years, call register right now. You will have a tour guide pick you up, you will have armed security pick you up, and all of those things are in place, ladies and gentlemen. You do not have to depend on friends and family anymore to come and pick you up at the airport because the cost is very affordable.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is for people that have Jamaica interest and art. If you don't have Jamaica true interest at art right now, you don't have to call. If you want to go back home, if you are planning to go back home, if you still have family back home and you think Jamaica is a place, a lot of us we're going to Florida, we're going to all these different places. Are going to Africa.
Be a part of the change, folks.
Be a part of this change, ladies and gentlemen, and stop taking guidance from people that do not have your own country at heart. You hear what we say? We are going to deal with crime and violence. We are going to deal with the politicians. We are going to deal with oppressive government. We are going to take the Queen out of Jamaica and his attorney and her Attorney General.
Okay, so let's get to the next subject, Mr. Walker.
Hear what happened. So John and call 646-688-5554. Okay, so for here, we are talking about the IUL Retirement Savings Program. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not talk about things on this platform that are not beneficial to our people. Because what? Was a part of the system before. I used to have regular insurance. Our money used to be in the credit union, in IRA, mutual fund, CDs, the banks, and all of those places. But over the years, we have learned and we have seen where the Jews and the wealthy people have been keeping their money. How are they able to build a legacy? Gentlemen, we learned that and we said, oh my God, where were these information before? And then we thought it was a company that maybe came out of the blue. When we realized these information have been around for almost 200 years now.
Yes.
And that have a lot of wealthy people out there because what? They just don't make money, but they know where to put their money, ladies and gentlemen.
They got head start.
So yeah, what happened? The Retirement Savings Program, and the IUL stands for Index Universal Life. And if you listen to these different experts or financial advisors, everyone now is talking about index. So you have Index Universal Life is the only true way a right place to put your money if you want to put your money instead of somewhere in this country, differently from like real estate investment, because real estate investment and the IUL is two good places to put your money. The only other places that you could actually make more money right now than there is if you were selling marijuana. And most of you don't have a license or even know how to go about that. You understand?
Well, I need some investors for marijuana. Getting my cannabis license.
Ladies and gentlemen, here you go. Those of you that out there have
money. Yes, you can partner with me to get the cannabis license.
We are getting our cannabis license.
We're working on it.
To set up in the United States right now. So look, this thing is not just reserved for those other nationality, ladies and gentlemen. We all can be a part. You just need education. So with the IUL Retirement Savings Program, it comes with 5 different benefits. And listen now, it have a savings vehicle that can give you up to 15% interest on your money. And it also have a floor. All of what is happening right now, and if the market comes crashing down, the banks close, insurance company close, everything out there close, because what? They call it like Black Friday, Black Monday, the Wall Street closed down. You cannot lose $1 out of your money, because what? It have a floor. And our floor is 1%, ladies and gentlemen. That means to say, even when everybody else is losing money, you are still gaining.
Yes.
1%. Up to the growth is actually 15%. Ladies and gentlemen, and at the same time, it is guaranteed. That percent is guaranteed. That's all index universal. That's all the index universal thing.
Universal.
IUL it's about, ladies and gentlemen. It is also tax free. Imagine in this day and time, you can have money. Is tax-free. Else out there you have your money right now and it is tax-free. Even the money that you put inside of the bank, they charge you they charge your tax, and even that little 1% that them give you.
Yeah, at the end of the year.
When you're ready to take out your money, ladies and gentlemen, it is tax-free from your savings, it is tax-free from your living benefit, tax-free from your long-term care, tax-free from the debt insurance, and tax-free from the income for life. You need to get more information on that. Call 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. Ladies and gentlemen, there's nowhere out there that you have your money right now, that you have been putting your money, that is as beneficial and lucrative like this. This is what you use to build generational wealth. Your money is protected from IRS, from judgment, from bankruptcy, from liens, from divorce. That's why we encourage wife and husband to make sure that you have the plan separately, and children, because this money, it is well secure and protected. That means to say, if somebody is trying to come against you, you hold somebody, whatever the situation is, they cannot touch this money, ladies and gentlemen. This is full time for a lot of you. I know that hundreds of thousands of you have been listening to this program over the years, and we are waiting on some of you. Some of you are getting called back.
Don't wait till it's too late.
Some of you are getting called back, and some of you are behaving as if you don't even know what our agents or our associate talking about. And you know what happened with that kind of behavior? I know the end for you right now, because I have seen it. I have seen so many families call us to say, Mr. Walker, my husband just died, and I know that he was talking to you.
They are very sick.
Very sick.
And lost them job.
All of these kind of crazy things, ladies and gentlemen. Do not wait until your appointed time. Call now 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. I know a lot of you out there, especially those agents and brokers that are selling term life, whole life, universal life, variable life, flexible life, or whatever. You guys need to come over to this side and try to educate people properly. Sell them the right thing. Stop selling things to just make a buck. You understand? Do the right thing. You understand? Education is over here that can be able to help you. Somehow you're going to go straight to hell, you know, because you have been listening to the right information, and yet you guys continue to do.
Walker, what hell have to do with it?
I didn't mean that. I mean heaven and hell, you know.
All right.
I'm talking about them going to somewhere that
the
is...
whole hell.
Yes. You understand? The end is not going to be that pleasant, because you look back and realize that all of what you've been selling people over the years, or marketing or promoting, was basically crap.
And I would understand that if you didn't know better.
But now that you know better, it's time for you to make that move.
If you have ever been listening to us and you're still selling those products, you need a beating.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so that's the IUL, the Index Universal Life. And if you are, and for those of you that have children, we have a plan that called the $1 Million Baby. That is saying that if you have a young child, that child will automatically become a millionaire within his or her lifetime. You want to build up generational legacy, that's the IUL Retirement Saving Program. Or you need to put your money in the real estate investment. Call us to get more information. 646 688 5554. 646 688 5554.
Yes.
Okay, so one last thing now. We talk about a lot of you have actually got turned down from getting the IUL, or you might got turned down from other insurance company. We have a plan that called a funeral expense plan. This is not just for you, but if you are living in the United States or whichever Caribbean, South America, Latin America you live in, and you have people that you are concerned about, that if they die, you have to contribute towards their funeral. We have a plan that called the funeral expense plan. Call just $50 to $75 a month, ladies and gentlemen.
For up to 7
Can
persons.
give you coverage for 7 people, and it's not life insurance. That means to say you don't need to be in a healthy condition or whatever, like how you have to be in healthy condition for the IUL or for the regular insurance. To get more information on that, that means if you have people living in Jamaica, in Guyana, anywhere in the Caribbean, South America, Latin America, or North America, you can add this plan, and if they die, you do not have to take out any money out of your pocket to bury them. Their funeral expense plan will cover them, ladies and gentlemen. Call 646 688 5554. 646 688 5554. It has been a pleasure. Should I say, it is a pleasure.
Come pleasing pleasure. That's
yes.
What's his name?
Les Brown?
Les Brown would say that.
Yes.
That's his quote. Yeah.
What is it again?
Come pleasing pleasure.
Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Straight Talk with yours truly, Glenroy Walker and Dr. Judith McLaren on the Money Talk Radio Show platform. Please do not forget to download our Money Talk Radio app. Money Talk Radio app, and you can be able to listen to us detailed information.
Love you,
Call
folks.
646 688 5554. Those of you that are listening to us or watching us out of the tri-state right now, you can tell your friends and your family to give us a call, and ladies and gentlemen, we will be able to help them. Call us 646 688 5554.
Don't tarry.
Don't tarry. Have a wonderful time now.
Come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote. Aya baya. Them the killer me dog name Sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mouth. Hey. Yeah. See them create all Joan. Fisty down at them yard and listen in a simu. Plain and nest like rat. When them live outside pan 10 year call lot. Now smoke no weed, not beer crack. And tell black people them feel love Jesus. And rob and thief as much as them can. Them take them hard as some we are England. Them a pussy slave, them the kill like Sprat. Always a come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote. Aya baya. Politician lick on me dog name Sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mouth. Hey. your corona disease. Me not trust the prime minister. The whole of them are thief, them a walk with the queen. US embassy me a talk to. Where you tell black people money and call them slave. The ancestors say me fi tell you no. So no time I go come now, no can't stop up to leave. I left with speed, them licky like scrap. Always I come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote. Baya. Them licky like me dog name sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mode. Hey. Yeah. To me feel me out for ball when me check it out all. Babylon a figure fall. Look how much people them have round here starve and a tab vote you no see them now no heart. Work on our country them claim them black off. For solve crime rate and all know it can't solve. Have police and soldier walk like horse. And then a year time them woulda kill them with crap. Them free raise them peer, them licky like a sprat. Always a come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote. I be a baya. Them licky like me dog name sprat. Anytime you see y'all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mode. Hey. Oh, yeah. See them create all drone. Sit down on them yard and listen in a Simone. Poor people in a nest like rat. When them live inside Pantene, call that. Now smoke no weed, snap be a crack. And tell black people them fill up Jesus. And rob and thief as much as them can. Them take them hard and some we are England. Them a pussy slave, them licky like a. Oh. Come down the